Do we really want to be Jewish? What do I mean by that? We know that we're born into Judaism. But even those of us who are born into Judaism and claim that we are Jewish, do we really want to be Jewish? Does it burn inside of us? In other words, is there a passion or a compassion for practicing our Judaism in whatever form or fashion that exhibits itself? Discussion that I had with my children at the Shabbat table last Shabbat. I think that sometimes the desire, the burning desire to want to be observant is sometimes lacking in our lives. Do we really pursue and ask ourselves, why are we doing what we do? What should we be doing better in order to further investigate, in order to further encourage ourselves to have that burning desire and that attribute of commitment, embracing our Judaism? In this week's Torah portion, we learn about Yitro. Yitro is an amazing man. He's not born into Judaism. In fact, he's not Jewish at all. And on his discovery, his own personal discovery, he was a leader of his community. He was a wealthy man who had means and had established himself within his community as the main leader, as the pinnacle and attribute and ultimate character that everyone would look up to. And therefore he really had everything that one could possibly desire. But he stops and he thinks and he says to himself, but it doesn't make sense. And I need to reinvestigate and re-examine why exactly I'm here in this world. So much so that he leaves everything. He leaves his wealth, his splendor, his comfort zone, and he comes to the Jewish people. And he says to Moshe, have you examined what you're doing? Do you ask yourself, how can I do a better job? And Moshe accepts his reprimand. So much so that Moshe becomes a better leader. From Yitro, we can learn that in order to be Jewish, even if you're not born into Judaism, and certainly if you are, to really be Jewish means to investigate your roots. It means to investigate and ask yourself, why am I doing what I do every single day? Only then can a person really establish the compassion for what he does in life. And truthfully, when you think about it, that's a message with regards to everything that we do in life. We go through so many habits. We go to work, we come back, we come home, we see our family, we go to bed, we wake up in the morning. Why are we doing what we're doing? Let's reestablish that, invigorate, and reinvigorate our lives with passion and desire, asking ourselves sometimes whether something makes sense or not. Only then can we truly appreciate what life, and certainly our religion, is all about. Shabbat Shalom.